Well, I did push it. It's blinking. The red on the bottom is blinking. Is that supposed to be?
Yes. If you were a gazillionaire, what would life be like for you? What would you do with your time and your day?
We're going to get him in.
If you didn't have to get out of bed to go to work, why would you get out of bed? What would be your purpose in getting up? What would you do with your life? Now, I want you guys to think about that for a second. Because the next question is, why aren't you doing that now? I think for most people, the most obvious answer would be, I can't. I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I don't have the resources. I can't. Well, let me tell you what I can't do. One, I can't go through life doing what the world around me appears to want me to do and not do what I want to do. Two, I cannot hand control of my life over to circumstance. And three, and probably the most important, I cannot go over 7 minutes with my speech. That's what Rose told me, and that's what the book says, so I guess I better get to it. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, once again, I am honored and grateful to have this opportunity to speak with you. And I want to ask a question this evening. Why are you not doing what you want, as opposed to what it appears that the world around you wants you to do? Do you know that 70% of Americans go to a job that they absolutely hate, that gives them no satisfaction? Why aren't people doing what they want, as opposed to what it appears that the world around them wants them to do? I was speaking to a friend of mine recently, and I asked him the same question that I asked when I came out here. If you were a gazillionaire, what would you do with your life? His answer was, travel. Good answer. And after I left his home, I was in intense thought about why he is not traveling. Here is a good man, a hard worker, a positive person, a role model. Why is he not doing what he wants to do? The first answer that popped into my head was, obviously he doesn't feel like he can. But then the second thing that popped in my head was, is it that he can't, or is it that he's handed control of his life over to circumstances? Is it that he doesn't have the money and the time, or is it that he's doing what it appears that the world around him wants him to do? Definitely something to ponder about. In nature, the baby chick, the baby eagle, the world around him, his shell, wants him to stay in the shell, or so it appears. But the shell only serves as something for the baby eagle to break out of. It only serves as something to make sure that the eagle is strong enough for the next phase of life. Same thing for the seedling. Put it in the ground, cover it with dirt. And if it thought like we did, it would say, man, I guess the world wants me to stay down here. But because it doesn't think like we do, it has no choice but to do what it's supposed to do. And that's break free of what is trying to hold it back. And I'm telling you this evening that the thing that is trying to stop you from doing what you want to do is only there for something for you to break through. For something to make sure that you are strong enough for the next phase. That is the reason that people aren't doing what they want, because they simply have not decided to. It's just a matter of making a decision. The best definition that I've ever heard for success is the progressive realization of a worthwhile goal or a worthy ideal. So the question becomes, do you have a worthwhile goal? Do you have a worthy ideal? And are you realizing it? I believe that if you have a burning desire inside of you to do something or to be something, you have to follow that desire. You have to pursue that. That's where your happiness is. It reminds me of a story that I heard about man when he was being created. Our Creator was trying to decide where to put the key to happiness, where to put the secret to a successful life. And he said, I'll put it where only the bravest people can get to it. And then he thought, no, I won't do that, because not everyone will be considered brave. And then he thought, I'll put it where only the smartest can get it. No, I don't want to do that, because not everyone will be considered smart. I'll put it where the most handsome, where the prettiest, where the richest can only get to it. Don't want to do that, because not everyone will be considered rich. Not everyone will be considered pretty or handsome. He decided to put the key to happiness inside of us. And he thought to himself, that is the only place that I can put happiness, where each and every person can have it if they decide to. People are not doing what they want because they have not decided to. So today, decide to. Madam Toastmaster.
Thrown down the gauntlet. Are we ready to pick it up?
Did I just press this now?
Now it is